Hi ladies and gentlemen, Miss Edelheit here. Please bear with, it is my first time doing this recording and screenshot instruction. So today we are going to learn how to make the poster for our nonprofit research unit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your school Google account. Once you're in your drive, you're going to want to create a new Google drawing. Hopefully computers at school are running faster than mine at home. Of course, the first thing we're going to want to do is give our drawing a title. You should title it your last name dash research poster. Beautiful. Now this is your poster that you have here in front of you. Your poster is basically your tool to persuade the audience, your classmates, or any student walking by in the hall that your organization is the one that you want to donate to. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make a text box. A text box is the thing that you are going to type your information into. You make a text box by clicking on this T up here and then drawing it the approximate size you want it. Don't worry about being exact because we're going to have the opportunity to resize it later if we need to. Now, taking a look at the example poster that you should have a copy of in front of you, as you can see up here, everyone is going to share the same title of why you should care. Again, this box you're going to explain to your audience why they should care about your organization. So, in your document, in your text box, in your drawing, you should title it Why You Should Care. You can choose your fonts, you can choose your colors, but be careful because more than anything, we want to make sure that people are able to read what it is you've written, or else what's the point? That's the first text box. Then you're going to create a second text box. This one's going to go opposite the first one. As you can see from our example poster, in this box is going to go the information on, and then you put name of the organization. So, you would type information on water for South Sudan, or whatever it is your organization's name is. Now, I don't like that it flowed onto two lines, so I'm just going to resize my text box by dragging it like that. Now it all fits on one line. We can make it bigger like this. As you can see, the red line appears when it has aligned with the other box. Maybe we should do all of our titles in the same font. I would recommend that. Same size. So here, you would put the background information on your organization, when it was founded, who founded it, and then you should also include the mission statement, word for word. Now we're going to create our third text box down here. And according to the sample, this one is going to be what to do about it. Like, what should we be doing about the problem? Here's where you want to make your list of steps of action someone can take, and then what the solution would look like if everyone in the world did their part. So again, we are going to call this one what to do about it, or maybe we should even title it what you can do about it. This is really going to help show your audience what they can do in order to make a difference. Finally, we'll create our fourth text box down here. And as the example shows, That is going to be a breakdown of where each dollar goes. If you donate, here's where your money goes. Where each dollar goes. We'll make this font match the others. Okay, as the example poster shows you, it tells you exactly what note cards you want to use in order to fill information into those text boxes that we've just created. It's up to you to take the information from your note cards and put it together in a way where your audience can fully understand what it is you're talking about. Okay, 2 steps left. Next step, all this information that's going to be on your poster, let's take a look at the sample. If you look down here in the small print, these are the citations from my bibliography. Since all this information up here came from the organization's website and maybe one additional source, we need to make sure we're giving credit to those sources so we're not plagiarizing. So, go to Noodle Tools, and if you click on Bibliography on your home bar, you will see that the citations you've created come up. All you need to do is highlight the first citation, Apple C, go back to your poster and create another text box at the very bottom of the page. This one should be long and skinny. Apple V to paste, and then you can sort of clean it up, make it all go onto one line if you can. And I would recommend making the font smaller. And then, since I used 2 sources, I'll go back into my Noodle Tools and now highlight my bottom source, Apple C. Apple V, make it the same size. First, it maybe wants me to make my text box a little larger. And you'll have to play around with it to make it look pretty. That's part of the fun of making a poster like this. So, once all of that is said and done and you have filled in each of your boxes, and as you can see, you can move them around, making them bigger and smaller. It's going to be a little bit of a trial and error process, but just have fun with it and don't get frustrated. The last step is going to be adding your organization's logo to the center of your poster. Each teacher will have individual instructions on how to get that done exactly. So, hopefully I have been able to let you know how to go about creating your poster for this research project. Talk to your teacher with any questions. Thanks, guys.